Christmas is coming, we have to learn a Christmas carol on the tenor ukulele. Let me play the example and then I'll tell you everything about it. Now I know guys, I'm a little overdressed for a YouTube video, but it's my birthday. I mean, it was, since you're gonna see this the day after. I'm recording this the day of my birthday, which actually tells you how excited I am for this video. Now we're gonna learn Silent Night, and I'm gonna be using a tenor ukulele tuned in standard tuning. I have the high G, C, E, and A. Now, one thing that I love about the high G tuning is the fact that it allows us to play the beginning of the song just with open strings. It's just the most magical thing. I'm playing the 4th string, 1st, 4th, and then 3rd and 2nd simultaneously. Of course, we're going to try to use at least 2 fingers with the right hand. So I have thumb, index, thumb, and thumb and index. We're going to do it twice. And if you want to sound professional, you want to do the first one loud, the second one quiet. Now, after this lovely C major chord, we're gonna have the G major chord. It sounds like this. Super simple, right? I mean, Christmas is coming pretty soon, so I did my best to make the easiest arrangement. We have the 4th string open and the 1st string, the fret number 5. Simultaneously, I use thumb and index. Then the melody again on the 1st string. And then we strum this lovely G7 chord, which is played with 0, 2, 1, and 2. It's quite popular chord shape on the tenor ukulele. I use the thumb to lightly strum the strings. And then we go back to the C major chord. So you can lightly strum the C majors 0, 0, 0, and 3. Then we pick the melody one more time, 1st string fret 3. And then we have this lovely transition. So I'm playing 3 strings, the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string with the thumb, index, and middle. And then I'm gonna have this beautiful melody on the 3rd and 2nd string, played on the fret number 2 and 1, and I'm using index and middle to pluck the strings. You can also use thumb and index. So I have fret number 2 and 1 and fret number 4 and 3. So we have open, 2 and 1, 4 and 3. Now here comes my favorite section. I don't know why I love it so much. It's so simple, yet it sounds beautiful. I love it. We're gonna open up with a F major chord. Lovely, right? So we are strumming 3 strings, and we can really interpret this little section in many different ways, but let me just show you the way I like it. So we start with an F major chord. We're only playing the 3rd string open, the 2nd string fret 1, and the 1st string open. And I strum these 3 strings with the thumb lightly. And then I have the first string open, which is the melody. And then the melody is this one. Now, of course, we could play this melody with just one note, like this. So it's 3, 2, and 0. But I really feel that we should make it a little bit more colorful. So we're gonna add one additional note to the melody, which is played on the second string. Beautiful thirds. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna have the third string open, the second string fret 5, and the first string fret number 3. I strum these 3 strings with the thumb, and then I will have the second string fret 3 and the first string fret number 2, which I'm only gonna pluck with index and middle. And then the same set of strings with the fret number 1, second string fret 1, and first string open. Such a lovely thing. And we go back to the melody over the C major chord, which is played with open strings, again, just like the beginning, 4, 1, 4, and 3 and 2 together. Now the good news is we are going to repeat the same melody starting from the F major chord. And the same melody for the C major chord. Now here comes the climax, which is a beautiful section. It sounds a little sad, melancholic, but I love it. It sounds like this. So we open up with this G major chord, but we're only gonna play the 4th string open and the 1st string, the fret number 5. Then the melody again on the 1st string. And then we have the melody on the fret number 8, 5, and 2. And I play the 4th string for each one of these melody, for each one of these notes. We're gonna finish with the A minor chord. Beautiful, beautiful sounding chord. We play it like this. We have the 4th string, the fret number 2, 0, 0, and 3. And I like to strum the chord lightly. And we also arpeggiate the chord, right? So we're playing also the 2nd and the 3rd string open, but we're gonna keep the same position. So, you know, just to sustain the chord. And then we have this lovely chord, which is played on the 3rd string, the fret number 6, 2nd string fret 5, and the 1st string, the fret number 7. And of course, the last section of the melody. So we have the C major chord, we can strum the chord lightly. Then the melody on the 2nd string fret 3, 0 on the 2nd string, the G major chord, which we're only gonna play with 3 strings. It's 0, 2, and 3. You can either pluck the strings simultaneously or you can strum all the way up to the 2nd string. And the melody on the 2nd string, the fret number 1, 3rd string fret 2, and we finish with the C major chord. It's the 3rd string open, 2nd, 4th, and the 1st string, fret number 3. This is the last section. Now, of course, we can end the song here, but if you want, you can propose the last section again. You can connect the last section with 2 notes, the fret 3 and fret 7. And then you're gonna start again from the G major chord,